Hi you guys, welcome if you're new here, and if you're not so new then welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a little experiment. For those of you that may not know, I'm actually a teacher in real life, and today I'm going to teach you something and myself as well. So the topic we're going to be discussing today is the LOC method versus the LCO method. Now, if you're not sure what that is, LOC, the L is for leave-in, the O is for oil, and the C is for cream in the way of products. And the LCO is leave-in, cream, and then oil. So they mean the same things, but it's all about the order in which you apply the products. So a little bit of background about my hair. I have type 3 hair, and I'll kind of insert a graphic to let you know what that means. But, you know, the hair types, I don't even know if there is a one. But the most common hair types that I hear about are type 3, which is my hair and has a different range. And then there's type 4. And I don't hear people talk about type 3 hair that much, which is why I'm excited to get my videos out there and to find some girls with similar hair. So yes, so type 3 is referring to my type of curl pattern. And it's also important to mention that I have high porosity hair. Now, porosity refers to how easily your hair accepts and retains moisture. So if you have low porosity hair, then you have a hard time, absorbing the moisture, but you might hold on to it longer. Whereas if you have high porosity hair, like me, your hair absorbs moisture easily, but then it also loses moisture easily. So hair care is so personal, and it's so important to just play around and educate yourself. So that's enough talking. I'm going to get right into my experiment. So I've used both methods before, but I've never used them simultaneously. So I'm really curious to see if there is a difference. I kind of feel like there will be. I kind of feel like one's going to work better than the other, but I'm not going to say which one I think will work better. I'm just going to get right to it. So I think I'm going to start with the LCO method first, okay? And that's what I've been using as of late for the most part. So I haven't done anything other than co-washing my hair and applying a deep conditioner. So hopefully the detangling won't be too bad. I don't really plan on using a detangler today. I am going to use this baby right here. This is kind of outside of the process, but whatever. I mean, technically this is a leave-in spray, but this has got protein in it, and my hair loves protein, so I'll be applying this product in conjunction with my LOC/LCO products. So first is the leave-in, and this is the Creme of Nature Mango and Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner. This is a Walmart purchase, and I just mentioned this in my favorites video the other day, and I think it's like $5 and some change, which is just a real steal if you know anything about natural hair care products. This right here is a great everyday moisturizer. Okay, there's my leave-in. What did I say I was going to do first? LCO. Okay, so there's my leave-in. For my cream, I'm using the Curlsmith Curl Conditioning Oil and Cream. And when I did a video the other day, I kind of referred to this as an oil, because I've been using this to kind of seal in some of my lighter products. And I don't know, I've just been playing around, and I feel like, this is definitely a cream, like it says. If you're going to use this, great, but you still want to use an oil on top, even though it has oils in it, if that makes sense. This is a thicker consistency, and I've talked about this in a couple of different videos. For 8 ounces, it's going to run you about $20, and I had said I don't think I'll repurchase, but I've been experimenting a little bit lately, like kind of with the combination of products that I'm using today, and I really liked it. Like, you see how easy my detangling process is. I've been waking up in the morning with moisturized curls because I do, my method at night, and so I will probably repurchase this again. And the final step of the LCO is going to be my oil. Look at that. I'm almost to the bottom of, my fave, the coconut oil. And like I said, I've been playing around so much that I kind of got away from sealing with coconut oil. I've been using olive oil, which I used for my pre-poo today. I don't normally pre-poo, but I did today. But, I was using the olive oil to seal at night, and it just didn't work as well for me as this. So I'm really happy to get back to the coconut oil. Sometimes you just got to stick with what you know. So the first quadrant is done, just like that. Alright, leave in. And I always apply my products to very wet or damp hair. Like, I don't want it dripping wet just because I don't want water dripping all over the place. But very damp, it just has natural slip. And I find that my hair just absorbs products so much easier. Like, if I try to put my products on like dry hair, think about eating like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with nothing to drink. I know that really doesn't make sense, but if you've ever had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and nothing to drink, like, you understand what I mean. It's just dry and it just doesn't work. Hair's thirsty. Alright, so there's my leave-in, my cream. And my oil. I got a little bit too much there. Really doesn't take much. Alright, and I don't know why, but my roots always get so frizzy. So I like to smooth those down. Alright, I really don't use gel much because I just don't feel like it's needed. My curls are going to form with or without it, and I really don't like that hard feeling. I use the Dove Amplified Textures gel sometimes, and that doesn't make my hair hard, but I just, for the most part, do not find gel necessary. Now, I do see a lot of girls with type 4 hair, and gel seems to really work well for them. So like I said, you just got to do what works for you. So side 1 is complete, and there's my little straight sprig. So we're going to work on side 2 now. Side 2, LOC method. Okay, all right. I'm going in with my leave-in. For the most part, I do not brush my hair during the week unless it's like a special occasion or I'm going somewhere and I'm trying to be, kind of cute. I normally just save the brushing for wash day, which is usually on Saturdays. Okay, got my leave-in. Now my oil. I'll make sure I get as close to the scalp as possible without actually touching the scalp. I mean, some people oil their scalp. I don't really do that. I mean, I guess you could say I do, but I use essential oils for that. And I'll mix it in with castor oil sometimes, or sometimes a little olive oil. But right after I've washed my hair, I just avoid the scalp. So I got my liquid, my oil, and next is That's right, my cream. So I'm going back in with the Curlsmith. Does not take much of this. Remember, getting as close to those roots as possible. And just smoothing down. And just continuing that detangling process as I go. Ooh, look at that. All right, so when I run into a knot, that does happen. I just very gently try to separate the hair. If I don't have product on it already, I'll apply some product to add to the slit. And yeah, I used to have to cut knots out of my hair, and it is very rare that I have to do that these days. All right, just going to repeat that process. Okay, you guys, so I have detangled and moisturized both sides. I'm just going to go on about my business and let my hair air dry. Now, normally I would usually just braid both sides to lock in the moisture, and I will do that before bedtime. But yeah, I will be back to let you know which side worked better, or if there's no difference at all. Okay, guys, so here I am in all my morning glory. If you hear Mickey Mouse in the background, it is what it is. So let's talk here. So I've got my LCO side here and then my LOC side here. And I'm really surprised that, you know, just based on this looks-wise, I actually feel like the LCO side looks better. And that's this side. I just feel like it's a little fuller. Both sides are super soft, and you know, I love that. I'm really pleased with everything except for my very frizzy roots. Like, you know, if you have any tips for how to not have this going on at your crown, then let your girl know in the comments, please. Okay. If I had to pick a winner overall, I would say, I don't know what that hair is doing. Okay. I would say that I've really enjoyed using the LCO method this week. I've been using it at night for like the last 3 or 4 days. And I felt like that, you know, just that product combination and in that order, it's been really good. Like, I've seen a noticeable difference in my hair just from using the LOC method. Every evening, my hair has been very moisturized. Like this morning, I don't have anything. I've done nothing except for take my 4 little braids out. But, and that's not typical when I do the LCO method. It could just be that, you see a difference in your hair over time and not so much of a difference, from doing the things one time, if that makes sense. Either way, I think you just have to play with it. You can't really go wrong as long as you're, you know, being intentional, giving your hair, you know, water, moisture, oils, all the things, and doing what you can to protect it. So if you have found that one of these processes works better for you than the other, then let me know. I'd love to see what you guys are experiencing. Also, if you know your hair type, add that as well, just to put things into context. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting this channel. If you want to see me and my sister Tiffany as we break down all things beauty, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until we meet again.